Okay, day today's day 9 traveling, day 7 on Route 66. I think we're going to make halfway tomorrow. I think. Today was awfully exciting. We were on, for real, Route 66 roads. I mean, we have been the whole time, but these roads have not had any attention paid to them. Zero attention paid to them. So we got the camper behind us, and we wanted to bring our bikes when we left Pensacola. So the bikes are on a bike rack on the back of the camper. So there's a little laws of physics. There's a little movement back there. I have them strapped on really good. My bike is very heavy because it's a steel bike with a little battery to help me pedal. You know. Anyway, so my bike is heavy. David's bike is back there on the back of the camper, and we're on roads, like crazy potholy, bumpy roads. We stopped to buy some Q-tips because we're out, and David checked the bike on the back of the camper, and next thing I know, I see David ride my bike through the parking lot, and he knocked on my little window because I'm sitting in the truck. I roll the window down, like, it's an odd time to take a bike ride, baby. Well, it's because the bike had decided to do some gymnastics on the bike rack. So the front of the bike had come off, and all the time we're hitting the holes, my pretty pink bike was spinning around, just spinning around back there. I'm sure we passed some people, and I'm sure there were some people behind us. No, not one person, not one person. I guess everybody just thought we wanted our bike to do that. But anyway, with a lot of effort, we got it back up there. Bought some additional straps. It's strapped on. No worse for the wear, I guess. I don't even know that saying, but it's a little beat up. But if I ride it long enough, I'm going to beat it up anyway, because trust me, I wreck. So there's that. And what? Oh no, George. Okay, that was just a bonus for y'all, all y'all folks. So we've been 193 miles, which is the furthest we've been since we started Route 66. We get to Shamrock. I had erroneously told them it was going to be 6 o'clock when we got here. Well, it was 4. And we get here, and there was a note on the door. God is my witness. Be back in a little while, out feeding the animals. I'm like, what? We got another safari? Woohoo! Not quite. Not a safari, but there are goats. And there's roosters. So I bet I'm going to know when it's morning.
Is that sheep? Was that sheep over there?
I'm going to know when it's morning.
Were there sheep over there?
Oh, and there were sheep. And there's little geese that have the little hair like that. Those little, little ones with it like that. Little white with this stuff up here. I'm sure they have a name. I just don't know what it is. I'm not geese literate. Anyway, so when we get here, note on the door. Sorry, folks. Out feeding the animals. Okay. We'll just wait after driving all this time. We just... So we finally got to our RV campsite, and David always sets up the outside, and I wait with the cats in the truck, and then he comes and gets me when it's time. Well, today I kind of jumped the gun, and I got out before he came to get me, and because I got tired of sitting in the truck with the cats. And so I got out of the truck, and when I got out of the truck, he was hooking up the sewage line. I'm like, oh, I've seen this movie. I want my camera. He's like, you're not going to need your camera. And I didn't. I got back there and it had gone fine. But boy, would my camera have been fun right after that. Because right after that, I said, hey, baby, do you want me to pull the truck forward? Because we're unhooked now and we're leaving. So he said, yep, go ahead. Just pull it forward. So get in the truck. Oh, big sexy. I've only driven it. I've never driven it. I have pulled it forward in our driveway one time and almost jumped the curb because she's so awesome. And, she goes. So I get in the truck and I start the truck and everything's great. Camper has been set and placed and it's got the block under the jacker-upper thing. And I put it in drive and I slowly pull forward. Guess what was still attached? The camper. So there I go, dragging our camper that's already been set up off with the truck. That could have been on video, but...
You dragged it 12 inches.
I dragged it 12 inches. But I dragged it right off all its blocks. So... and then we left here once David fixed that problem. Daily problem. That was the daily problem for the day. Once we left here, we wanted to watch some football and have a drink. So there's nothing around here. We are in Shamrock, Texas. Nothing here. So we leave here and go to McLean, Texas, to a place called the Cactus Rose. And when we walk in, you think you're walking into a building and you walk in and I guess maybe a tornado or a storm or something, but there's no ceiling in there. You're just in cement walls and some outdoor chairs and cornhole, of course. They have cornhole. So, and then you go through another door and you're inside the bar. And there's an old man with gray hair sitting in there named Ball, like Tennessee Ball. Ball was sitting there chatting, and he got up, and he had beer and wine coolers. Beer and wine coolers. So I got me a margarita wine cooler, which is just the fanciest thing I've had all day. And there's like a couple couches and some like outdoor tables and refrigerators for the drinks. And we sat there for a little while. Like 3 bikers came in that are doing Route 66. And we all sat there and
right out of the gate, he graduated Woodham High School in 1967.
This is very cool. He asked where we were from. We said Pensacola. He said that's his hometown. I thought he was just BSing. He was not. He graduated from Woodham High School in Pensacola, where we're from, in 1967. So he's a little older. Little.
74.
1974.
He's 74.
He's 74. Woo! Glad we got through that one. So Pensacola is his hometown, so we talked about that a little. And next thing I know, David's thirsty again, and so are the bikers. And everybody just gets up and gets in the refrigerator, and the tab was an ink pen and a yellow legal pad. So everybody just wrote down what they had to drink. And we served ourselves and paid our tab and tipped up Ball and bought a tie-dyed shirt and left. And all kind of fun. I got back here and I met some goats. And while I was petting one that was the distractor, the other one ate my pants. So that was fun. And then, let me back up to earlier in the day.
Show them the lipstick.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting there. So back up earlier in the day, I went to put my lipstick on, which is a lip crayon. And it had come out, and usually it's stuck in the lid, so I put the lid back on it and thump the lid, and it usually falls right back down in, and then I pat it in there, and then I put the crayon part on, and then I put the glossy stuff on. Well, it never went back down in there, and I thought, oh, that's very weird. Very weird. But I kept that to myself. Then I get in the truck at the Cactus Rose, and I look at the towel that we have covering the big sexy seat. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to keep that to myself too, because it was on the towel. Kept that to myself. And then we get home, and I go to change out of my cute little pants. I have my little pants on, my little bodysuit, my little black bodysuit, which bodysuits are inside of pants, right? Hold, please. Back of my pants all day while I was in my cute little sexy black bodysuit and my 4-inch heels. I'm just going to leave y'all with that. Peace out.